Hi guys, welcome to Into the Word. Thank you for joining me once again. Today we want to look at having a thankful heart, but we also want to make a connection with the mouth and the heart. Check this out. We're looking at Luke chapter 6 verse 45, and we're going to have a look at two different translations, okay? The first being the Good News translation. Check this out. We're having a look at that verse, but in particular, we're going to pick out the very last sentence of that verse, okay? This is what he says. For the mouth speaks what the heart is full of. The mouth speaks what the heart is full of. You speak, the words that come out of your mouth and the words that come out of my mouth are an indication of what is in our hearts. Okay, right, we're going to have a look at another translation. What is it? It is the Contemporary English Version, right? Contemporary English Version. This is what he says. Your words show what is in your heart. Your words show what is in your heart. My words show what is in my heart. Okay, our words show what is in our hearts. Okay, this is brilliant. This is brilliant. Stay tuned, right? We are looking at Philippians chapter 4 verse 6. Philippians chapter 4 verse 6. Okay, this is what he says. He says, asking God with a thankful heart. I've just picked out a little sentence from there, but in a sense what we can do is this, right? And let me put my Kindle just over there. If you've got the Bible app on your phones or tablets or on your Kindles, check it out. It is so good, because when we look at various different translations, it just sheds a bit more light on the scripture, okay? And this is what I like doing. Okay, so the Bible is telling us that our words reveal what is in our hearts, okay? Our words are an indication of what is in our hearts, okay? So in Philippians 4:6, Paul is talking about having a thankful heart, having a heart that is full of thanks. Okay, now check this out. We have all learned to be critical, okay? It's raining outside, so people say, what a rubbish day, what a horrible day, what a miserable day, okay? We go to the cinema and we watch a film and we don't like the film, so we criticize the film. What an awful film. His acting was so bad. Her acting was so bad. The movie was so terrible. I've never seen a movie like that. It was absolutely awful. Okay, so we go to a wedding, we go to a birthday, we go to a party, and we see someone and we say, whoa, did you look at their hair? How bad was it? Did you look at their suit, the suit that they were wearing? How bad was it? It was an awful suit. Did you look at that other lady's hair? What an awful hairstyle. Did you look at her eyebrows? What awful eyebrows. Did you look at the jewelry that she was wearing? Oh, that jewelry was awful. It didn't go with her outfit. It didn't go with her handbag. Did you look at her waist? Whoa, she's put on so much weight. She just looked absolutely awful. Okay, so what happens? We go to work as well and we say, what a horrible day. You know, something might happen within the workplace and we say, wow, this is a horrible day. I'm having an awful day. My manager said this to me. What a horrible manager. Okay, a manager asks a member of staff to do a particular thing. Oh, that manager is absolutely awful. He doesn't know what he's talking about. He's a load of rubbish. How did he ever get that managerial position? What a horrible manager he is. Okay, and we vent to all our friends and we vent to all our family members. Okay, something happens on the news. Okay, the Prime Minister says something and we say, what a rubbish Prime Minister. That Prime Minister, he's a joke. He doesn't know what he's talking about. What a horrible Prime Minister. That Prime Minister is this and that. You know, what are we doing? What are we doing? We have taught ourselves to be critical. We have taught ourselves to be negative. We have taught ourselves to have a heart that is full of negativity. Okay, in a nutshell, we have become negative. Our words are negative. Our words give away what is in our hearts. That negativity now is deep rooted within our hearts, okay? Just because we don't like something, just because we don't agree with a particular person, just because we go to a show and it's not what it should have been, Does it mean we have to be negative about it? Does it mean that we have to say, what a load of rubbish? Does it mean that we have to say, that acting was so bad, that guy hasn't got a clue, she hasn't got a clue, her hair was so bad, he couldn't speak properly, he couldn't do this properly, the acting was so bad? Does it mean we have to do that? I don't think it does. I don't think it does. If it's raining outside, does it mean that we have to say the day is a terrible day? No, we don't. Why is the day a terrible day? It's raining. It's just rain. It's just water. The day is still the same as it was before it rained. It's just a wet day now, okay? Rather than it being a sunny day, it's a wet day. But it doesn't mean the day is an awful day. It doesn't mean the day is miserable. It doesn't mean it's a rubbish day because it's raining. Okay, we go to the restaurants and we have some food, we order some food, we pay money for the food, and we're overly critical about the food. We say, what a load of rubbish, I'm never going to that restaurant again. That restaurant is rubbish, that cook doesn't know what he's cooking, he can't cook, he's terrible, what a rubbish dish that was, I'm not having that dish again. And we tell all our friends and we tell all our families about the bad experience we've had in that restaurant. What are we doing? We are learning to be negative. We are learning to be negative. And remember what I said at the beginning of the message, we are saying what's in our hearts, okay? That negativity is in our hearts, and we're only producing through our words what is in our hearts. But the scripture says, have a thankful heart, or have a heart that is full of thanks. Have a heart that is full of thanks. So how can we have a heart that is full of negativity, that is overly critical? We're always criticizing people's hair, we're always criticizing what they wear, we're always criticizing what they look like, we're always criticizing their weight, we're always saying negative things about food, we're always saying negative things and horrible things about things that we see, things that we hear. How can the two mix? How can the two mix? It's like light and darkness. How can the two mix? They can't. You can't have a heart that is full of negativity and then have a heart at the same